All right. Hello, everybody. We got some breaking news that I wanted to share with you guys. I just read an article about, let me just go live everywhere. I just read an article right now on trucknews.com in regards to Lightspeed Logistics. It's now under 3 separate receiverships. So I just read on trucknews.com an article about an update. I don't know if some of you guys have seen, but I did a video not too long ago about Lightspeed Logistics. So here is the update. Lightspeed Logistics has been placed under 3 court-appointed receiverships in a rapid series ruling that hands control over their cash, their equipment, and their real estate. So 3 banks are involved. CIBC, National Bank, and BDC each secured independent receiverships orders through the Court of King's Bench of Alberta, resulting in Grant Thornton, Ernst Young, and MNP taking over different parts of the company's assets. Grant Thornton is recovering accounts receivable, bank accounts, and a slate of trailers for CIBC, while Ernst Young has been tasked with seizing and selling a large portion of Lightspeed's late model utility refrigerated trailers and reefer units financed by the National Bank, and BDC's receivership led by MNP. MNP is the broadest, covering Lightspeed's holdings, its real estate in Rocky View County, and additional equipment tied to BDC's priority agreement. I know that in my last video, probably about 450,000 views I got, and a lot of questions because nobody can find any information about what's happening with the company. So I just read an article, like I said, on trucknews.com, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Now, another thing, you guys need to understand, why are so many companies going out of business? I feel like every 4th and 5th day, I'm doing a new video about companies that are going out of business. So we need to understand that the weak freight demand has taken a huge toll on trucking companies. So too many trucks, not enough freight, everybody fighting over the exact same freight is causing rates to go down, and carriers fighting over the same freight at the same cost. While rates are going down, the operational costs have soared in our industry. The cost of trucks, the cost of equipment, trailers, flatbeds, reefers, the cost has significantly increased. It's not like it was 10, 15 years ago. Everything is a lot more expensive. Not only is it a lot more expensive, but it's hard to access capital right now as traditional banks are leaving our industry. They no longer want to deal with transportation. The last 4 years have been brutal for them, and they are not playing games. You miss 1 or 2 payments, those banks are going to be all over you. And just like they did in this case, you can see here, they appointed 3 receivers, and each bank appointed their own, and they are going after everything and anything that they can put their hands on. Now, let's not forget that another big reason why we're here is the crazy insurance rates. So rates used to be, I don't know, probably $750, $1,000 per truck per month, and today insurance premiums are anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500 per month. Per truck and trailer. So the insurance premiums have skyrocketed, and a lot of that has to do with nuclear verdicts. So verdicts that trucking companies are paying out millions and millions of dollars in claims, and that's why everybody's premiums are starting to go up. And let's not forget, because of scams and double brokering. So there's a lot of insurance scams, but there's also a lot of scams happening in our industry, like double brokering and fake brokers and fake carriers out there. So a lot of the scams are taking a toll on these insurance companies, and insurance companies are paying out a lot of money. So this is what's happening with the update that I got from Lightspeed Logistics. Make sure you're part of our social media platforms the second I read anything about them, because there are lots of inquiries on what is happening. How did they get into this trouble? I don't know. Hopefully I'll get the chance to interview somebody from there and share it with all of you guys. But this is the first article that I've seen, and there's definitely going to be a lot more to come over the next 5 or 6 days on what happened. I believe this is about 250 to 300 drivers that have gotten affected. We will keep an eye out for anything else that comes out and share it with the public. Make sure you're part of these channels. Thank you guys, and have a great evening.